Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this tarot card reading, tarot card message for Tae and Jazz. All right, so this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, when it comes to Tae and Jazz, Spirit is acknowledging one and or both of them has their boat stalled. So this boat represents direction for me. So someone does not know which way to go. And the boat being stalled is acknowledging that there's an obstacle and or a delay. And this is requiring one and or both of them to stop and have a moment of reflection, take accountability and responsibility for why you are here. I do see mountains in the background, just acknowledging that they have been dealing with ups and downs, either one and or both. I do see water. I do see water here, excuse me. Just acknowledging that one could be a water sign or just extremely emotional around this situation, okay? But Spirit is acknowledging if the good Lord is willing and the creek don't rise, it's a treasured objective, but you would have to follow through. You would have to take accountability and responsibility. However, this boat being stalled is making someone feel like they are a chicken with their head cut off, running around, very busy, overwhelmed, frenzied, deadline, stress, chaos, refocus, and redo for best results, affecting the heart chakra, needing to get grounded. There's imbalances also in the root chakra. Spirit is also acknowledging that someone feels very naive and gullible, oblivious, and there's a lot of inexperience here. They feel like they just, as a turnip just fell off the turnip truck, okay? Really aimlessly wandering and not knowing what's happening. But this energy is also naive, like why you didn't think that was going to happen, right? Affecting the heart chakra. And then we go here again with affecting the heart chakra. There's a lot of sexual sacral energy and a lot of emotion because someone is pouncing on the other. So they feel gullible and they feel like, I don't know what's going on. But then the other energy is just like, because someone pounced on you, because something happened and you felt like, wait, I didn't even expect that. Why was I so gullible, so inexperienced? And this energy of pouncing on the other is a go get it, required and inspired action energy. Now is the time, readiness and follow through. It has one or both. Whomever is pouncing has one and or both of them feeling like a sinner in church, sweating like a sinner in church. Multiple moving pieces, could be multiple moving people. A lot of solar plexus energy to do what you want to do because you want to do it, right? But then also hiding behind your intuition, your higher intuitive self, because you know it's not right. There's guilt, remorse, nerves, sweating, apology, coming clean. Integrity is needed. Ashe to the ancestors, ashe to the universe. Tae and Jazz, current energy. Spirit said the lies you tell, somebody is lying and somebody's acknowledging karma is going to get you while you drink away your pain. Karma gonna get you. Drinking away your pain. Okay. Tae and Jazz. Thank you. There's this energy of low self-esteem and a lack of self-awareness because somebody wants the other back, regrets missing you, sadness, and sleepless nights. There's a lot of ego, bossy, and weak energy, helpless. And this is the powerful woman. She's not so powerful anymore. She's not so powerful anymore. Feels like she is dealing with a heavy blow. Low self-esteem, a lack of self-awareness, regrets for missing someone. And because they're missing this individual, they're filled with ego and weakness and helplessness. They also feel very bossy. Tae and Jazz. Thank you. Open up. Somebody's coming through, but this also feels like an open relationship. And Spirit is also acknowledging that this has to do with LGBTQ. And in the middle of the deck, destruction. It just doesn't seem like this is going to work out. It feels like these are star-crossed lovers. It feels like they might have opened up the door to trying this again and or opening up the door to inviting someone in, okay, on the down low. But this is destructive, and this is going to cause further destruction in their lives. Okay, Jazz and Tae. Tae and Jazz. Thank you. Shit got messy. Shit got messy. On the bottom of the deck, someone feels like they got left hanging. And in the middle, okay. In the middle of the deck is several things that we can't see. Spirit is acknowledging that someone is in the bed crying over the other because they are hard to resist. They're trying to heal, and they knew they was acting suspect. Like, they knew that shit went right. And they were trying to make up, even though somebody was very suspicious of the other, but now they just playing victim. Like, you hurt me. I had no clue. Tae and Jazz, current energy. Thank you. Bankrupt. So someone is physically bankrupt, emotionally, mentally, or financially. They're just, it feels like ruined. Like, now why are you gonna go and do that, love, huh? Jazz and Tae. Tae and Jazz. Spirit said mirror effect. And it feels like it's a twin flame. It feels like it's a contract. It feels like there's this energy of me having to see myself through you, and me allowing myself to see that you are somebody that I chose. So what does that mean about me? And then once you learn the lesson, you're supposed to move on. You ain't supposed to break bread no more. You're supposed to say sayonara. Okay? Spirit said, no matter what happens outside of myself, I know that I am safe. And in the middle of the deck, there's some Sagittarius energy, fire sign, in the area of business and also in the area of pleasure, moving quickly. Okay? They like to bounce. They do what they want to do, how they want to do it. They move on their own free will. They don't really care. Shout out to the Sagittariuses. They really don't care. They have a mission. And the mission, whether you are in it or not, they still gonna handle their business. Okay? Fire sign, passionate but yet chaotic. Like, people are going to catch strays dealing with Sagittariuses. So just get out the way. Let them do what they got to do. Okay. There's a couple of things that flipped over. Is that it? Hold on. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging that there is a conflict, chaos, arguments, competition, rivalry with the 5 of Wands. Okay, so there's an issue here. Fire sign issue here, passionate but yet chaotic. And this affects the 3 of Swords. It affects heartbreak, loneliness, grief, and crying. Spirit says in the middle of the deck, this is also involving a happy couple, love, attraction, mutual respect, and compatibility, balance. Oh, okay. So please clarify. On the bottom of the deck, waiting and playing it safe with no action with the 2 of Wands. In the middle of the deck, someone is lazy, easily distracted, and bored. Again, it feels like there's a lot of issue because it feels like they might have tried to rekindle something and the flame is burnt. It blew out. Like, it wasn't going to work. You have to learn the lesson. You got to move on. Not my business, not my problem. What's their biggest obstacle? Thank you. I read biggest obstacle in reverse. So letting go of regret is an obstacle. Being proactive is an obstacle. Focusing on the positive is an obstacle with the 4 of Cups. With the 2 of Swords in reverse, emotional detachment is an obstacle. Indecision is an obstacle. And feeling overwhelmed is an obstacle. With the 8 of Pentacles, a boring job is an obstacle. A lack of focus is an obstacle. Bad reputation is an obstacle. What's next for Jazz and Tae? It appears as the universe is going to continue to offer them new opportunities filled with abundance, new money, new business, new investments. But there's also something that they're hiding from themselves subconsciously with the Moon card in reverse. They're not ready for it to come to the light. They're not ready for it to come to the surface. And this does have water attachment to it. Could be a water sign and or it could be emotional. Just know what you do in the dark comes to the light eventually. So they're lying to themselves about this. They're revealing secrets, one and or both. And there's some blocked intuition. Spirit is acknowledging with the Fool card in reverse. There's this energy of carelessness, a lack of direction. Second, third time we hear this, that's resonating within this reading, a lack of direction and stupidity, sending them love and light. One more thing in the middle of the deck. There is someone trying to seek security and resisting change and averting disaster. They don't want to grow through this moment, and they're going to have to because it's inevitable. You have to do it. You have to let go, okay, and allow yourself to move forward in love and light. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.